Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today I thought I would take you through the wonderful dining options that you have on MSC World Europa. We're going to start at the very bottom deck and work our way up through all the fabulous venues you have on board. Let's go! Now we're going to start with some of the main dining rooms here on deck 5 and deck 6. Now these are obviously your dining rooms where you can go for breakfast, lunch or dinner, enjoy some served food and what have you. It's really lovely menus here. They change throughout the day depending on obviously the day of your cruise, and obviously you have some lovely options here for a nice sit down meal. Now here is an example dinner menu for you from our cruise. Now as you can see, you've got the various starters, main courses, local flavours which obviously change depending on where the ship is located, and you also have this always available section on the left hand side as well as your desserts. Now the always available is exactly as it sounds. These are meals that are available each night, so you know that even if you're vegetarian or on a particular course, there's something available for everyone. You've also got the kids menu available in different languages, and also obviously gives you different menus for the different kids and stuff depending on their age. Again, they can pick and choose from here. You can have as much or as little as you want. There really is something for everyone, and these menus change every single day. You can see it on your MSC For Me app, and I highly recommend checking out the main dining rooms during your cruise, as there are some really lovely meals here. Now these main dining rooms offer you a lovely chance to have a sit down meal. The waiters are really friendly. They're able to offer you different assistance and stuff to meet your dietary requirements, and obviously these dining rooms here are a lovely layout, really pretty areas of the ship. You'll find them on decks 5 and 6 depending on which dining you have, and you'll find which dining you have and that'll be located on your cruise card. So for example, it will tell you you're in La Foglia restaurant and your dining time will either be any time or it will have a specific time depending on your package, but all that information can be found on your cruise card. Next we move on to one of my favourite venues on board the ship, and that is Pizza and Burger, located on deck 6 opposite the fun park area here on MSC World Europa. This is a lovely area of the ship. They do fresh pizza, burgers, hot dogs, mac and cheese, chicken tenders, and it's a really lovely area of the ship. As you can see in the footage here, it was themed for Christmas. You've got all these neon lights and stuff going as well, and one thing I really do love about this area is it's really designed for families. You've got lots of fun arcade games that are all completely free, so you can sit down and have a meal, have a bit of a play on an arcade game, and it's just a really lovely area of the ship. Now the food here, as I say, is burgers, pizza, there's some mac and cheese, chicken tenders, and what I really did like and appreciate here is that the food was all really fresh. You can see the staff in the background churning through loads of burgers, popping them straight out onto the hot plates for you, so they're really nice and fresh. I highly recommend this area. Now not only is this a fantastic area of the ship, but it is also a complimentary area, so all this food and drink is included in your cruise. So you can get water here as well as the occasional juice, and they've also got waiter service as well if you have a drinks package. But this is a complimentary food venue on board MSC World Europa. Next up is an MSC favourite, Hola Tacos and Cantina. Now this is another favourite from other MSC ships, and it returns here for MSC World Europa. It's a Mexican themed restaurant on board and has an all-you-can-eat style dining experience. It's approximately €17 a person, but that gives you unlimited access to all this really lovely food. You can pick and choose and have as much or as little as you want, and it's a really lovely menu. The cocktails and stuff here as well are really worth trying out. I highly recommend the frozen margaritas. also on deck 7 opposite Ola is another returning MSC favourite, another speciality dining venue, and this here is Butcher's Cut. Now Butcher's Cut is the ship's speciality steakhouse, and as you'd expect here you can get a lot of lovely steak dishes, entrees, chicken, all sorts of really lovely meat dishes. Now this restaurant is a speciality dining restaurant, so it is an additional charge, but all the prices are laid out on the menu that you can see here on the screen. They've got different dining experiences to suit your need. You could do it a la carte, or you can choose a dining experience and get it as like a set menu. You can also include it as part of your overall dining package that you can get on board to make it even better value if you're visiting one of the other speciality venues as well. But I highly recommend checking out this restaurant here. The steaks are wonderful, the sides are really good, and overall it's just a lovely atmosphere and an enjoyable environment to enjoy a bite to eat. Now next to Butcher's Cut is another speciality restaurant here on board MSC World Europa, and that is Kato Teppanyaki and Sushi Bar. So as you can see here, you've got a lovely sushi bar where you can order a la carte fresh sushi, and you've also got the teppanyaki restaurant there in the background where you can obviously have a sit down meal, show and full on experience. There's a variety of different dishes here. You can order a la carte, or you can have the sit down experience and watch the chef prepare lovely fresh dishes like egg fried rice, various different sushi, hot plates, all sorts of lovely food. Again, you can do this a la carte, or you can do this as part of your dining experience. This is a lovely restaurant, and if you enjoy a show while you eat, I definitely recommend checking it out. Now we move up another deck now to deck 8 and another new addition on MSC World Europa, and that is the Zest Juice Bar. Now this is just opposite the MSC Aurea's Spa, and here you can get fresh smoothies, juices, fruit bowls, all sorts of lovely healthy fresh dishes. These are all prepared fresh throughout the day, and it is an additional charge, but as you can see, very reasonable prices. A lovely addition to this cruise ship. Next we move to a lovely new venue here on board MSC World Europa, and that is Raj Polo Tea House. Now this is a beautiful venue, and as the name suggests, it is a tea house. You get lots of specialty teas and coffees, and they also have an afternoon tea in here as well. Now this venue is absolutely beautiful. The staff are really friendly. There is also outdoor seating here, as well as some of the other specialty restaurants on this deck, but it is a really lovely area of the ship to come and enjoy a little bit of peace and quiet, a nice cup of tea, or an afternoon snack as well. Really beautiful area of the ship. Next we move to my favourite new addition here on World Europa, and that is the Garden Kitchen on deck 8. Now this is a really pretty venue which also has outdoor seating, and the waiter kindly gave me a tour in this restaurant here, and as you can see, it is absolutely beautiful. The lighting's really lovely, the tables and the atmosphere is lovely, and it's a really interesting restaurant. Now this section over here is where the restaurant actually grows its own micro herbs, so as you can see here, all these herbs and stuff are being grown, and they're actually going to be used in your actual dishes that you get served. It's a really nice little clever addition to the ship here, I think, and the menu's absolutely lovely. One thing that I really did appreciate is they also had a kids menu available here, so if you did want to try this out with a partner but you didn't want to leave your kids in kids club or have them go elsewhere, you can enjoy a family meal here. Now it is run by a brand new chef. It's a Norwegian chef here, and it's Michelin starred quality food. Again, you've got outdoor dining if you wish, but overall it's just a really beautiful menu here. This is definitely one to check and book on your cruise. I highly recommend booking it very early, as it was very popular on board our cruise. Now here's a little look at the menu here for you in Garden Kitchen. Now this is a new menu by Swedish chef Nicholas Edstad, and as you'd expect there's some lovely dishes here prepared with those micro herbs and lovely produce. You can do it a la carte, so you can pick and choose from the menu, or you can do the dining experience and have a couple of courses from the starters, main and desserts. As you'd expect, there's also got wine pairings here available, and there is some really lovely food here. This is a really lovely restaurant, definitely recommend checking it out on board. Now remaining on deck 8, we make our way outside to the World Promenade, a lovely new area of World Europa, really lovely, open with nice views of the sea out the back. But here you've got some lovely new venues, starting with the first one, which is the Coffee Emporium. Now as the name suggests here, this is a coffee shop located here on deck 8, really lovely specialty coffees from all over the world. You can go in there, you've got the smell of fresh coffee, you can smell the different coffees from around the world, have a nice hot cup, and there are also some sandwiches and light bites available in here as well. Now this is an additional charge, but as you can see the prices are very reasonable, with a few euros for each kind of sandwich and snack, and it's a few euros as well for the various different coffees here. But this is a lovely addition here and a perfect place to grab your morning cuppa. Next up we have another new venue here in World Europa. This is La Pescaderia. Now this is the fish market restaurant here on deck 8 on the World Promenade. You've got a lovely sit down restaurant in here, beautiful design, lovely and light with the fresh fish smell. And again, this is a brand new restaurant here where you can go in, pick your fish, they weigh it by the pound and they serve it and cook it straight at your table. Lovely restaurant. There's seating outside and also on top of the restaurant, so you can take in the sea breeze as well. Really pretty restaurant here. Again, giving you a quick look at the menu here, you've got a variety of different cold and hot mezes, and you've also got the fish counter. So here, as it's fresh fish, fresh produce, they actually weigh it by the pound for certain items, or you just pay a flat fee depending on the type of fish. But it is all really fresh. It's served in front of you. You can go and pick the fish you actually want. They'll cook it. Some of the stuff's cooked at your table, and again, really lovely, fresh, lovely new addition to this ship here. You've got desserts and wines and stuff to pair with your meal. Again, outdoor seating, and one thing that I really love about this restaurant is they also have a outdoor counter as well, so you can do like a grab and go style fish market. You can go up to the counter, just order it and walk with your meal as you kind of wander around the ship. But really nice addition, definitely recommend checking this one out as well. Now those of you with a sweet tooth are going to love this brand new destination here on MSC World Europa. Sweet Temptations on deck 8 at the aft of the ship is the new sweet shop, ice cream parlour style menu here on board. Really beautiful venue, again with indoor and outdoor seating. There is an additional charge for the items in here, but it is very reasonable. You can get milkshakes, ice creams, you can build your own sundaes, lots of lovely, really nice sweet treats in here. Me and Oliver enjoyed a milkshake in here that you'll see very shortly. But a beautiful venue in the ship, really fun with the little ones. They can walk around and choose their own ice cream and toppings. They've got frozen yogurt, you can choose from one of the many milkshakes on the menu, have a crepe, waffle, all this lovely sweet stuff, and you can enjoy it outside as well, even adding to the experience. But this is one of our favourite new venues here on board. We definitely recommend checking it out. Oliver picking out some toppings for his ice cream, and then also our sweet treat is being prepared. We went for one of the strawberry milkshakes. It had a lovely little Pop-Tart, strawberry kind of sweets, cream, ice cream. It was really, really delicious. Now moving from deck 8 all the way up towards deck 18 and 19 to perhaps one of the biggest and most important dining venues on board, and that is the buffet. Now there's actually two buffets on MSC World Europas. It's split over two levels. You've got the El Mercato buffet, and then you've also got the La Brasserie buffet as well, which is on deck 19. Now these are two very, very large venues, again with some outdoor seating and also obviously a lot of indoor seating where you can get a variety of different hot and cold dishes for both breakfast, lunch and dinner. They're open for really nice long periods here on board the ship. You've got a variety of different dishes, and overall it's one of the most kind of busy and popular areas on board. Breakfast has a variety of different dishes, hot and cold, and your usual kind of buffet favourites, and then lunch and dinner vary, but there's plenty of different options for everyone to suit all of your kind of cuisines and dietary requirements. Pasta and pizza are available, Indian dishes, Asian, you've got the lot here. It's a really, really lovely venue, and what I'm going to do now is play through a variety of different images so you can obviously see some of the food that we had on our cruise. There is lots more available, and you can ask staff about the different dishes as well to meet your dietary requirements, but what I thought I'd do is just throw in this montage here for you to enjoy and look at. Now, of all the buffet food that we sampled, we were very, very impressed with the variety and the quality. The pasta was lovely, all the different cuisines, Indian dishes, all the other different kind of meals and stuff were really, really nice and fresh. A lot of the time as well, it was the staff serving you as well to prevent you from obviously having to serve yourself, which just helps with the kind of cleanliness and stuff of the different kind of buffet areas. But it's a really, really well maintained area of the ship. I love that you've got lots of different options depending on dietary requirements, and with the ship currently being based in the UAE, they're also being very respectful to the different cultures there and the types of kind of meat and stuff they serve within the buffet area. Everything is clearly labelled so you can see what's in the different dishes, and there is some lovely, lovely food here. Now, one thing I did want to mention about the buffet is that it actually extends outdoors towards the pool area. So by deck 18, by the pool, you've got this kind of little outdoor area, again with loads of seating, but you've also got an area there where you can sit and enjoy some of the food outside. So the main bit kind of outside tends to be an ice cream section, pizza, as well as burgers, fries, hot dogs and all that kind of stuff. Now I was really impressed because this was actually one of the best areas to grab a burger, as behind you could see all the staff freshly preparing them. They were getting kind of made right in front of you with all the different toppings and then popped straight onto the hot plates for you to enjoy. So definitely recommend checking this out. You know, this area of the ship here, really, really lovely to enjoy some food by the pool. come to perhaps what is the last dining venue on board, and that is actually your cabin. So this now here is the room service menu. Now you'll find a little card in your room with a QR code. You scan that and this menu pops up, and you've got lots of different dishes to kind of meet those late night munchy needs. So on here you can get one dish for €3 or two dishes for €5, and you've got a variety of different hot and cold dishes, and there's also a pizza section as well where they'll deliver a fresh, nicely cooked pizza to your room so you can enjoy it in your cabin. Again, you've got sweet treats on here as well as some savoury dishes, and it is also available in a variety of different languages. You've got a romantic moments section if you want to get a kind of a sweet treat for your partner or do something special, and overall this is a great little last way to kind of tie up the dining experiences here on MSC World Europa. So as I now start to wrap up the video, I wanted to say a big thank you for watching here. I really appreciate all the support. If you are new to the channel, if you could hit that subscribe button down below, it really helps us out a bunch, and we've got lots more videos coming here on MSC World Europa. Now, my personal opinion, I think that MSC World Europa has some of the best dining options on any ship in their fleet. I love that you've got the old favourites like Ola and Butcher's Cup returning, but you've also got these new venues like Garden Kitchen and La Pescaderia, as well as that sweet treats area of Sweet Temptation. So there are some really fantastic venues on board this ship. I love the addition of outdoor seating for a lot of them, so you can enjoy the meal outside with the sound of the ocean, and then of course you've got the indoor venues, the kind of more intimate setting as well to enjoy a meal. But the prices are all very reasonable for the speciality dining. You can get a package as well prior to your cruise that will include 2 or 3 of the venues as well for additional savings, or you can do it a la carte as well but still enjoy great value and fantastic food. Of course, if you have any questions about any of these venues, the menus or anything like that, then please leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. In the meantime though, that's all for this video. Many thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.